it's been a while and I'm here to show you how to make Inchies. Inchies are actually like artist trading cards, only that they are in 1-inch squares, like this. This is actually my first time to make Inchies, and it's my friend Lisa who taught me how to do these. And she's actually hosting a swap in Split Coast Stampers. So this is the one that I made. This is a Halloween themed Inchie. It's got the embossing, and I don't know if you can see, but it has that little glimmer on it, some bling and some micro beads on the side. I think what's more fun about this tutorial is are the materials and the tools that I'll be using. So let me show you one by one. First, I have some chipboard that I cut into 1-inch squares like this. I just use regular paper trimmers for this, and if you have a heavy-duty one, it's better because chipboard is a lot thicker than cardstock and paper. And then I also have my cardstock that I'll be using to cover my Inchie. I chose purple for the Halloween theme. And I also have a 1-inch square punch. This is a square punch from Creative Memories. So you can see there, it's 1-inch. So it'll be easy for me to just, make the squares and save time. And then I also have black ink. I just use a small one. This is Versamagic multi-surface chalk ink, and the color is Midnight Black. I will be using this to color the edges. And I also have Tim Holtz Distress ink in Black Suit. I will also be using Glossy Accents by Ink Essentials. This is a clear dimensional embellishment. So to be able to adhere the micro beads. This is actually the micro beads bottle. It's empty because I put all of the beads in my embossing tray. There you go. So the micro beads are right there if you can see them. I love these because I can use them in many ways. They're kind of like partners, the Glossy Ink Essentials and the micro beads. And I will also be using Shimmer's paints. This gives not glitter but glimmer on your surfaces. You can use this on paper, cardstock, or even flowers, mostly any surface. And of course a brush for application. I'll be needing adhesive. This is one of my favorite adhesives. This is Duck, which you can buy in Walmart for $9 or something for a pack of 4. And I will be using some of my leftover Halloween, I don't know how you call these things. Are they sequins? But I got these like years ago and I just couldn't get rid of them. So there's bats and there are some pumpkins. But for this Inchie, I'll be using the bats. I will be needing my glue dots. This is the smallest one. These are perfect for adhering small items and because they stick really good. I will be also using a little bit of bling. These are, how do you call these? The brand is Duncan. Their main purpose is for adhering to fabric with an iron. But in this case, I will be adhering them using my candy cane applicator wand. This is good for adhering those small beads that have adhesive in the back. Okay, so let's begin. I have this purple cardstock and I'm going to punch a 1-inch square with my Creative Memories puncher. There it is. So there's my square. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it through my Big Shot machine and emboss it with this web template by Cuttlebug. I'm going to put it right where the center is, place it right there, position it, and feed it to my Big Shot machine. Okay, so now I'm done and this is the result. So you can see there's some white stuff. I don't care for that because I can cover that with black ink later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this to my chipboard. But before that, I'm going to ink the sides. This is one of my favorite techniques, even in card making. And then I'm going to put adhesive on the chipboard, not on this one because this is the embossed cardstock and sometimes when you apply pressure it messes the embossing. So I'm going to apply glue or adhesive on my Inchie and make sure that you cover everything, especially the sides. There it is. And let me put this in here now. And then after that, I'm going to ink the sides again, so you will not see that white side of the paper. What I'm going to do next is get my distress ink, and I'm going to just swipe this on top, just like that. And there you go. See? I like that. Alright, so that's it now. I'm going to get my shimmers. I'm going to shake it a little bit. This one is aquamarine. And I'm going to apply just on the raised images. It gives it a better dimension because of the sparkles. What I like about shimmers is that it doesn't give that glitter effect, but it still gives you that glimmer shine, whatever you call it. Once it's dry, I'm going to get me one of my bats. I'm going to apply that small dot in the back, one on each wing. There you go. I'm going to adhere it right in the center of the web. There. I'm happy. Now this is the tricky part. I'm going to get me my glossy accents, and I'm going to adhere some of the glue on the sides. And after that, I'm going to get my micro beads. I'm going to just very lightly dip it in there. So there's how it looks like. And we're going to do the same process on all sides. What I do is I'm going to do 3 sides first, then let it dry, and then once it's all dry on 3 sides, then I'm going to do the last side. Once it's dry, it's just like hard like that, and the micro beads stick well to this glossy accents. I'm going to do the last side and dip it again. Okay, I'm going to wait a few minutes for it to totally dry. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to show you how the embossing tray works. So I like this because you can use this for embossing and then for glitter. So you just to make sure that you're not losing or you're not wasting any of your glitter or stuff like that. It's got that little opening here, and all you have to do is just slide it in. It's a good way to avoid wasting your very tiny supplies like this micro beads. Sometimes I would use a brush because I want to save that littlest bit of it. Okay, now it's all dry on the sides, and I'm happy with how it looks. And it's time to adhere the bling. I love bling. So again, the brand of this bling is Duncan, and they're originally made for adhering bling on clothes and fabric, but it works just the same with paper. And they're basically iron on, but I don't like to use iron, although I have a small iron. We'll be using my candy cane applicator wand. It's got this tip that makes it really, really hot, so don't touch it. And it helps you apply those small bling particles, especially the ones with the adhesive in the back. And you are sure that they are permanent. So let's try doing that. Let's see if this is hot enough. Can you see? There you go. I think it's adhered. And that's it. So there you go. That's my Inchie. I want to share you another one. So you see that I have done my Inchie here. And I want to put a mark in the back because it's for trading. Just like artist trading cards where they sign the back so they know who made it. In my case, I use my Japanese hanko. This is my official Japanese signature when I was back in Japan. It's my last name in kanji. In Japan, they don't really accept the usual handwritten signature, and this is what they use. So now I'm using this to mark my creations. So I'm just going to ink it up, and I like to stamp on a mouse pad because it gives you that cushion and balanced stamping. So I'm just going to do it right here. There you go. That's it, and I'm happy. There you go. So my last Inchie is done. Actually, I made, like I said earlier, I made 15 of these, and I'm going to swap them up in a Lisa's Inchie swap. I made 15 of these, so I'm going to get 15 different Inchies back. and each of them should be signed because it's for a trade. I really enjoyed making these Inchies, and again, I thank Lisa for introducing me to the Inchies world of scrapbooking and stamping. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.